hi Crimson and Nightmare. Wingo. A lot of Wingo. Everyone is really early today. Well, I might also be a little bit late because the game decided to optimize itself before I started the stream, so I had to wait a little bit. How's everyone doing today? I'm still a little bit sleepy from my really late stream yesterday, or well, it was this morning actually. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm fluffy. I didn't really like last stream though. The game might be a little bit more scary for me than the alien game we did before. But no, other type of scary. I'm not going to play any scary games anymore in the future, so it is part of bigger event, so I was just participating in it. Let me change some things before we start the game today. We are playing some Horizon today. The event I'm participating in is based on some scary things, but it's the only scary thing I wanted to participate in since it was the least the most fluffy from all the events, so and yeah, Ethan was also participating, so maybe it would be fluffy. After the first few minutes already started to be really fluffy, so it was the last scary stream for a while. Maybe we can do something else scary in the future, but I'm going to wait a little bit with that. Fluffy can always suggest other scary games if they want, and I will have a look at it if they are something I want to play. I'm also trying to keep up with something else that's happening right now. Since the event is also still happening today and tomorrow, but today and tomorrow I won't be participating in it. Next event activities I'm participating in will be on Thursday. We will be playing some Civilization and Rocket League. I might not be that good at Civilization. I've been trying the game a little bit before, but it's really difficult sometimes. It will be fun. I'm playing with someone else from my team, so but yeah. But let's play some Horizon today and continue where we left off last time. I believe we were busy with the Sun Lodge with the mean people, so let's see. Hong Kong. Yeah, we were busy with the Sun Lodge. Wait, this one. I need to get to Revenger trophies now. Luckily they aren't too difficult for me, but they are all the way up here. And that's a good moment to do some of the things around this area, I suppose. I might want to fast travel this time. I never did that before, but It's so very far away to run at the moment. There's also something over here. Let's see what it is first. I also found out that Walker's-san is also playing Horizon since a few days. I didn't know anyone I knew was also playing this. And they didn't start very long ago, so... I think I'm near halfway, I think. Oh, I don't want to do this zone yet. Yeah, it has the invisible machines. Okay, never mind.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Well, we can run all the way. Just traveling by my foot is the best way to discover new things around. So... not a lot. Maybe after the Sun Lodge we can do the snowy area for the gems. I wanna get some new items, so... Oh no, it's one of the big birds. Where do I have to go to? Let's go... to the right. New campfire. This is also a good way to... Oh no. I forgot to disable that. There we go. That was for the scary stream yesterday. I always put the scary streams in the whole window instead of my normal layout. Yeah, wrong game. Hi, Shadow. Oh, they spotted me. How are you doing today? Leave me alone, I don't like you. You're always so mean to me. Maybe sometime. Oh no. Let's just run. Oh, what kind of food are you getting? I hope some really nice gnomes. Leave me alone. There's so many mean machines over here. This is a later area of the game already, so... Ooh, it sounds really nice. I did already get my gnomes today, so I don't really need more. Maybe later, during the stream, I'm getting a little bit hungry again. Just walking past all the machines. But aren't you able to order less than if it's too much for one person? I'm pretty sure you can order different sizes of meals, right? I don't want to fight. Oh, it's the tower. I've never been here before. I haven't. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's also possible, yeah. I'm using it as noms for later again. How do you mean, nightmare? Hi, hi. Oh, just a campfire, okay. Nothing special, really, just it's all burning. Oh, a lot of birds over here. Leave me alone. Oh no, not one of those really big machines over there. Those are really fast. And there are a lot of them over here. No, 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 no. Nothing to see here. Just running fast. Oh, okay. It was so close. Leave me alone. Oh, there's so many machines in this area.
Here they come.
Hmm. I'm just trying to get to that one spot before the machines I need to defeat. Oh, let's also get this flower. Or these flowers on the way. I think they give me something.
You'll do.
Where's this for me first? Stop throwing ice. I'm very resistant against ice, so... in ancient debris... A fox... Flower.
I think I'm in the clear.
Let's get some more healing first. Oh, this wasn't healing. And flower. We still need to collect all of those of this set over here. This is healing. Yeah, this. Let's use a little bit since I'm not full health at the moment. And the next one. What is this building over here? Have I been here before? Maybe I have. Or I haven't. I'm pretty sure I've been traveling all the way over here and then this area and then go to the capital city. Skip this whole area over here. Oh, there's another hunting lodge over there as well. Luckily, I'm safe now in this area. I don't see any machines. The flowers should be around this area. Yeah. What's down here? What's up the
These will keep.
rocks over there? The salt wood. had a really comfy day. Welcome to the stream. You're playing some Horizon today. We can get up here, so we maybe can find the metal flower. There's also a mini up here. Yeah. It might even be on the other side now. Yeah, I think it's on the other side. I don't see any spots where it should be. Another healing plant over here. Also, haven't been... No, I haven't been in this village either. But I will go there once I have some time for going around the area more. Oh, it's just here. Okay. And something is fighting the big machine over there. I'm not sure what is fighting though. Let's see. It might just be the machines against each other. I'm a little bit confused why this is happening though. I'll leave them at it. We have to travel all this way. Yeah, I'm going with the pathways faster for me. Leave me alone. Well, I call it a pathway, but it doesn't really look like a pathway. Oh, the event chat is really busy at the moment. Apparently another event is starting soon. I'm not sure though. I don't know the whole planning out of my head. But today was more League of Legends, I believe.
What happened here? Snap walls everywhere.
Ooh. Something did happen here, yeah. That's suspicious. Supply crate. More supply crates. Another campfire. I don't know. Let's go up here. There are some supplies for me.
I just gotta tough the storm out.
Oh, storms never have been any problems for you, Aloy. Yeah, let's find out what happened here. If I can find something at least. Fire over here. Yeah, I don't see what happened. Maybe I have to travel a little bit more inland. There seems to be a pathway over here, so... to somewhere. A little campsite over here. I don't see anything except more supply crates. More items are always welcome. Yeah, I'm confused what happened there. Maybe we will discover that later on. Oh, this is near the tall neck. But maybe we can travel via this route instead of this way. This might be a bit faster. The tall neck should be back here somewhere. It is a really pretty area, even if it's a little bit too warm for me. Oh, here we go. There it is. It's faster going through the area itself. Luckily there are no mean people anymore in this area. Just boxes. I kinda wanna go back to the snow area though. But we can go there once we start collecting the more blue gems, I believe. And those are located in the snow area, if I remember correctly. Oh, more snap balls. It's such a long way running. Wait, what's happening over here? Are you friendly? Yeah, I think so. Hi. You're just walking around here, okay. Yeah, no one wants to talk with me. Let's go this way. We have to find the other machines for the trophies. That's around this area. And there is another metal flower also. Oh, really big machines over here. Let's keep away from them for now. Oh, right there, those were Avengers. Maybe I can override that watch over here. Another watcher. There's one more Avenger. They are not that smart, so... I can just do this now. And there we go. Let's make them friendly. They will start their walking area over there, and they will also attack the Avenger if I'm correct. It's just over here. Wait, why are you walking all the way over there? You should go back to your walking area. Maybe I can even override them. Yeah, let's just override them as well. I kinda wanted a weapon on top of them. There should be another one nearby, right? And since I need 2 of them. Let's see, which arrow do I need? Deer blast. What arrows were those? Oh, those. Okay.
Out of this.
Those are the ones I need. If I can hide over here, I can maybe shoot this one off. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Where's the weapon? Over here. Here we go. The smaller ones. Oh, another Revenger. Oh no. I didn't know there wasn't a 3rd one. Oh, I didn't shoot off the weapon yet. This should do it. I think. Yeah. Here we go. Yay! Well, this means we have the trophy, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. That's 1. And that's 2. And we actually did defeat 3 of them now. Oh, hi Ariel. How are you doing today? Oh, you had a long day then. But we should have some comfy time now. Hopefully. Let's go to the middle flower over here. Ooh! Wait. Why aren't there in these storage crates over here?
No space.
Scrapper. I have no idea why they are over here. I don't see any of the walkers in this area, so let's go look for the metal flower. And it's over there. Oh, that's this collection, okay. I think for the older collection I was busy with those are the 2 ones over here. Or maybe even this one over here. Yeah, I think this one as well. But we still have a lot of things to discover in this area as well. We haven't done everything yet. There are so many things to do. Already. Wait, did I already finish this corrupted zone? I don't know. It looks like it else will not be over here. So let's go do that one as well. I think that one is with the underground fishies. Oh, I hope it isn't, but it looks like the same area from before. After that we will go back to the Sun Lodge and we'll probably also go back north again to the other snow area. More healing. Nope. What are you?
Not much gets past them.
Those are the mean ones. Yay! Hurry! Oh, those are scrappers. I was thinking they were more dangerous than that. There's some city scrappers.
Last shot.
Let's make some more arrows. I have a lot of material with me, so. And we should be entering, yeah, that's this area indeed. And it looks like it's just two of those underground fish. Can I get closer though? Maybe, I don't see it. I don't want to get too close, else they will spot me. Oh, over here. There's some grass over here. And I want to use my confusion arrows. Oh. Oh wait, they are corrupted, never mind. Oh! I saw it coming, but it wasn't fast enough. They are corrupted, so that means they are weak against fire now. There's one more, maybe. No, another one. Okay, they are on fire now. I'm trying to fire them. How are you? Oh. Stop throwing things. You see the ground freaking fish. Oh, they are really strong though. I might have to use my traps. Oh no. Healing. Hold on, I don't have any healing. Never mind. Let's go. I will go back when I'm a little bit stronger again. Those are no fun. They are a bit too strong for me still. I don't know what level I am myself. only 29 and they are 32. But we will go back in that area later on. Yeah. Let's go back to the capital city. But we are going to travel this time via one of the campfires. I have a lot of those travel packs, so might be a little bit faster to do that. We will also use one to go back to the snow area. Else, I'm probably going to end up running another hour and going back there. Let me also check something in the meantime. I still don't understand why the game goes silent when I'm not inside of the game menu. Let's get this one first and then we will travel back to this spot over here. There's still so many missions to do. Oh, it might actually be up here. Where are you? I think I have to climb up there in some way. Yeah, probably on the side. It's on the way to the capital city, so it's okay to do a little detour. Oh yeah, I have to go up there. Looks like I can climb here. This way. Oh, I have to swing this way. I was a bit confused where to go there. This way maybe? Oh, this up here, okay. More resources. Ooh.
The Pucka Shitstorm Tour, Day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
Oh no. The story of that person is really sad. Wait. Seems like they built the city on top of something old. Oh!
I can guess why they're...
No one saw that.
The Pucka Shitstorm Tour, Day 9.
I keep forgetting I have to press a button to go down. Yeah. Oh, hi Umbrella. How are you? But he is just ignored what just happened. Nothing really happened. I was just running towards the city, so there's still so many guards over here. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm a little bit tired of this morning's stream and a little bit upset with the game, but other than that I'm pretty fluffy today. I did try to get some sleep after I wasn't done with it, so I'm still convinced this is not how it should be with the game. There are so many guards here.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Maybe one someplace.
Let's go to the hunting lodge. And show mean people that I'm
Needs a splash of color in the
not
Let's talk it
not being mean myself. Oh, we have to go to the meanest person. Hi.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Wait, who's Redmaw?
When I gave him my trophies, Ussie said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Oh, okay. And maybe you're going to do something. Where are we going?
You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsati.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have
Of
nowhere
course.
else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. But what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
Ooh,
What about
are you going
Redmaw?
to help me?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Hey, but where do we have to go? Oh, all the way over here. Let's go to this campsite. I'm just going to use them a bit more now, since we already discovered a lot of the game in this area. Oh no. Of course it's past the jaw. I can always go on the south road down here. Unless I can override them just to walk past them. It might also be an option. Let's throw rocks. This way. Let's override it in them all. Yay! They're friendly now. But let's also pick up my rocks again. Before I lose all my rocks. The blind hawks shouldn't be too difficult for me. I can just use my fire arrows on them. Yeah. And also 2 campfires down there, so that's going to be useful. Oh, fox. Oh, that's the village down there. Okay.
Keep that for later.
Need more healing. The campfires down here. Yep. You don't really have to get close to them to unlock them. Luckily. But I don't understand why there are 2 near this area alone. More hawks. Hi.
About time you
They
showed
saw
up.
me. This
More
is it.
Glyn Hawks incoming.
Oh, over there. Please. If I can hit him. They're really weak against fire, so... And I'm really strong against ice. One should be landing somewhere, I don't know. Leave me alone. This one is nearly down. Yep.
More coming.
We still have these around this area though.
Run if you can!
Really? Yay! Next one. Another one was being mean to me. Oh, I'm close. Stop moving around so much. I can't hit you when you're doing that.
This'll put you in your grave.
This one's down. One left.
Enjoy your last breath.
Oh, this one tries to keep flying even if they are on fire. On fire. And there we go. Resources. Luckily the birdies aren't too difficult. And I'm pretty prepared every time I see them, so... What's shaking so much in this area? Oh, there's something over there. Another one here. And the last one over here. Oh, even more. Oh, yeah, it is. Right? I'm just collecting the ones I see, so...
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
They must be attracted to the kills I saw upriver. I should go back, but if more attack here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
Oh,
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
okay. That's the area we were before. Let's travel there. That's much easier. It's next to it, so...
More Glinthawks.
Oh, even more of them. And luckily I have a lot of the blaze with me, so... The moment I can't really fight them the normal way I did before. Oh, there's so many in this area. Oh, there's so many. There must be something near in this area, though. Lost around you. Wouldn't be this many snap mouse lying on the ground. You are going down? Yeah. A few more. Yay! Oh, maybe I had to wait before I was going to do that. Oh, I can't reach them now. When they go flying again, I can shoot them. And they will fall down again, probably. Oh no, they want all the other birdies over there. I'm just waiting until they show up again. It's a little bit mean to them by doing this, but they're also mean to me. 3 and 2 more. If they are going to appear, then maybe they can't fly anymore. Oh, they can. And they will go down. Yeah.
Snot carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here. Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blinds. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
But where are the tracks? Over there. Apparently they're over here. I didn't see them really. But someone is really good at
Concentrate fire
hunting.
on a target makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Oh, okay, never mind. They are not that good at hunting after all. Maybe they are at the campsite we found before.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters.
Hi, are you feeling friendly?
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of
No,
us?
none of them.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you? You already have one? Well, that's impressive. All right, then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt.
Oh,
We won't be back.
because I had one of the Snapmaw hearts already.
Keep it that way.
Okay. Oh, they followed me. Hi.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course.
Apparently they did.
Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
Ooh.
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Can we remove mean person from the lodge? That will be Fluffy. So everyone will have a much fluffier time around. Let's go to the campfire. I was saying I was going to the snow area, but maybe we will finish this mission first. And I have the feeling we're also going to hunt the red and hunt them all. The malls aren't too difficult for me anymore. If I keep my distance, they are not too difficult. Oh, it's finally daylight. Every time I go to the city, it's always during the night, so I don't see that much in the area.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron.
It's a really pretty area.
Nice. These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Oh, hi, Gio. How are you doing? How was your Tuesday? Hi.
Solana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge, so be it.
I really don't
You-
like them.
Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow.
Yeah.
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring
on your-
an outland.
Was
While you
saying
make
something.
meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
But I want to find Red Maw. Oh, don't worry. Please hope you are fluffy, so... Meanwhile, yeah.
This is a good day.
Yeah, it was.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my
If
family.
it's a mean
He was
machine,
my
we have
last link
to
to them.
try to get
Besides
rid
the
of
lodge
it so it
itself.
won't hurt anyone
I
anymore.
have to unseat Assis.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
Oh
How did your family come to be members of the lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone.
no. Yeah,
Everyone
everyone
thinks they
should
have
be
me
able
pegged as soon
to
as they
join
hear
the
Talana
lodge.
Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands,
Oh no,
everyone
that
calls me
doesn't sound too
Aloy of the Nora.
fluffy. If you say it
It
like
should
that.
be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
But what kind of juice? Apple juice, orange juice.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
Yeah, we really have to get rid of them or as the boss of the lodge.
Now that you're a thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a thunderjaw and a stormbird?
Oh no.
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
But I can also find that mall. I used to have to the stormbird and the jaw now. But let's go to the snow area first. I'm pretty sure there's also a stormbird in the snow area. Yeah, and then the malls are fluffy. We can also do the bandit camp. Want to go up the zone as well. But it's all in this area over here. With the bandit camp being here, and I think the uncorrupted zone was somewhere in this area, I believe. Or oh, it was over here, but I already finished this one, I think. there's another... Oh, there's a finger over here. Maybe not all every day. Let's go over here and we can do the camp and then we can travel towards the north. I still have so many travel items, so I can just travel all the way there. It's been a while since I've been in this area. I also have to get some healing items. I'm a little bit low on them. Oh, it's just this way towards the village, or I don't know what they are occupying at the moment. But I'm much stronger than last time now, so I can probably finish it really easily. Oh, there we go. It's over there. Oh, fishy. Fishy fish.
Definitely awake now.
Who's awake? Hopefully there aren't so many mean people over here. Do you mean the upgrades for the items I'm wearing? And since I can't upgrade all the items, some items require some parts I don't want to get. Oh, there are a lot of them over here. Yeah, I think that's everyone. You just have to be careful. This one. Oh, I'm strong enough for the more dangerous ones as well. So I can be really sneaky now. As long as I don't see. Oh, there's some down there. Doesn't seem like there's anyone in this area at the moment. I do have enough items to make more. Oh. Okay.
Still sniffing around.
Because something kept my arrows from flying all the way over there. You didn't see me. Definitely didn't see that. I'm not really obvious with my blue outfit. Yeah, noticed some of them are taken out, but not from where yet. I'm not going to try to shoot through that area anymore.
Look what I found.
Yeah, I can override some machines already. But I can't override humans, so it's not going to work over here. Oh, it's a stronger one. We need to finish some of the underground areas, so the stronger ones also, including the thunder jaw one. They aren't too smart though. Oh, this time they realized someone was here. Or not. Okay.
I'm not here.
Oh, the tall necks are really fluffy. They are friendly to me. Silly bandits. If I just stand here, I can take the whole camp out. Oh. Hi. They aren't strong anymore. Oh, unless they keep hitting me. Oh. How far did you go into the game? We are already pretty far, I believe so. Yeah, they aren't too smart. Yay! Oh, no ammo. This one. Luckily they aren't too difficult either with spare, so... Oh wait.
Over here.
Oh, maybe that's not a good option to do. This close. It's a really big attack. I think that's one of the explodey ones. And I don't have any healing at the moment either. No, I don't have any healing. How do you mean treasure thingy?
Pay attention.
I don't know what it is. Bandits aren't too smart. Oh, one left. Here we go. Oh, you mean the channel point one? I was a bit confused with which one you were meaning. Oh, yeah, the little chests give more channel points. You can redeem for certain things like Rico and Konkon.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Why did you say that, Aloy? So many wiggles.
Our mother has forsaken us.
Let's get some healing.
We cannot hope to be saved.
Okay. This was the easiest camp I did until now. It wasn't really sneaky, but we made it. So we can continue to the north now.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of wiggle. I'm a little bit confused where all the other ones are. I'm pretty sure I did defeat most of them around this area, right? I'm confused. Maybe they disappeared. Or I'm just going the wrong way. Oh, that's one of the healing potions. Yeah, I might have been going the wrong way. They are all over here.
Full already.
It's so many things to get items from. What did you realize? That's the watcher, I don't need those. I'm looking for the item areas. Oh, I don't need that either. What do you mean? Why did we start talking about fluffy things?
Machines have been driven wild. Our family and friends lie dead.
Oh, don't say it like that. I'm pretty sure it will be over sooner than you think. Hopefully, at least. So everyone can be fluffy again. Where's the treasure room in this area? Probably inside of this building. Yeah, it is. We found it. I always have to keep restocking my resources so I don't You don't miss too much. Let's go to the middle flower now. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Those years. Oh, not yet, but I'm going to the area you told me to buy the map site. Or at least I think you were saying that before. You can't enter this location. Why can't I enter this location? I need 9 more years. Next one. Yeah, that's also a way of looking at it. But don't be sad. Everyone's really working really hard to get through this one. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going there now. I don't know if it's too strong for me yet. But it's snow area again. Oh, shell walker around here somewhere. I don't like those. A lot of watchers as well. At least the healing
Save these for the trail.
Plants are really easy to see in this area. Ooh, ice. I do like ice.
Now they're hunting me.
What's over there? Oh, leave me alone. I'm just passing through. Time travel? Who's using time travel? I'm a little bit concerned with what I'm seeing on the mountain over there. Looks a little bit fluffy. How can you finish? I'm pretty sure if you just hide away, you are still there, just being sneaky. Oh, it's only part of the story. Oh, here's the little flower. That means we nearly finished this one. And there is also an hunting lodge over here apparently, and a statue. But should I do this area already? Or should I wait until I can progress more in the story? I don't know if it's related to each other. Yes, somewhat. Should I skip this area and do this area? I can sell some modifications. Especially the blue ones now. I'm just going to keep purple ones. Maybe also a little bit of my resources since I'm already full capacity. So many watcher lances. Scrapper, spider. maybe I also need to sell some of this. Or make potions, that's also possible. I haven't been doing that. Oh, okay, have a really comfy day. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I'm drinking enough. I do have water with me always. And I can make a reward or a point reward. Michael, what kind of noises do you make when you drink? I probably mostly drink really silently, so maybe zip zip. I like making zip zip noises. Never use those, but maybe I should start using
Time to do
those.
this nicely.
Let's find the figure over here. If I can get her. Let's go mountain climbing. This is probably not the way you're supposed to go to, but we can go this way. Much easier way to get up here than walking all the way around. Ooh! Yeah, it's pretty. Just have to make sure I don't fall down all the way. I don't think there are any tombs over here. Oh! What is this area? Ooh!
A relic of some kind. Probably Banu.
What's the village? Yeah, let's go down there.
These markings and colors. Banuk.
Hmm?
It's brought them down from the north.
What is this mission? What is this over here? I don't know. Hi.
The machines are docile.
Hmm?
It's like they've already been overwritten.
Yeah, they look friendly. What's going on over here?
May there be songs in your name.
Oh, how did you do that?
May there be songs in your name.
Oh, that is even one of those over here.
Did
Hi,
you
hi.
acquire that gear in Banur? Or kill one of our people to get it?
Oh, okay. But I still don't know if I have to do this area or just continue with the other story first. Oh, it's one of the big ones. Oh, items, items! Hey! More items. Don't mind me. I'm taking everything from you. I need to investigate something. Oh, okay. Hi, hi.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman. I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be, before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
Ooh.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries.
Maybe I did.
We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them?
Never really silly hat.
In the air here, just outside of hearing. How can we heal the machine world?
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains.
Ooh, maybe it's
So we have not
snapping.
stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need. Thank you so much. How was your stream? I know you did some vlog, guys, so I hope the game was mean to you. And hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Horizon Zero Dawn today. And Nightmare kinda made me go up north to do the expansion first. I see fluffy pet emote.
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing
Oh, Lizzie Wolf.
this. There's something about this
Oh,
place.
and hi.
See it, but
How are you doing,
wouldn't
friend?
focus
And
here.
say hello.
Spirits have presented their machines to us as gifts, but only in the grove.
What did I have to go do? One of these, right? Yeah, this one. Oh, it's only level 12. I'm already nearly 30, so... Oh! 20 more minutes and then you can be comfy. I hope your side duties are going really well. I have to find out why the machines over here are friendly compared to the rest of the world. And so we have to look for signals and talk with people over here. That isn't too difficult.
Skill melts like ice. We should get back out and track the herd if we want to maintain our reputations.
Some other way are accepting herd. Claim first.
I hope we can find someone to talk to.
The
spoils of the hunt have been a little light lately. We should
Maybe
find
on the other side of the Thunderjaw.
We should head north. North where the ice and snow calls.
Okay, hi.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
I like these people more than most of the other people in this world. They are at least really friendly to me. Unlike someone else from the hunting lodge. Someone else.
She pretends to be one of us.
To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. The challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
But it's nice to have everything fluffy. Let's look for the signal. Oh, over there. Apparently that's something up the hill here.
The source is at the top of the mountain. I better look into it. This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Let's climb. It's not a big climb, it looks like. Unless we don't have to go that high. Still don't know what this building is over here. Maybe it's just balloons. Oh, that some people are a little bit mean to everyone. They are in the capital city of the game, but they think they are much better than everyone in the world. So I dislike them a little bit. They also been really mean at the hunting lodge against me. Oh, I'm hearing noises. I don't know if that's fluffy or not. This way. What's a friendly, birdie? I think. Oh, that was really close. I hope they are friendly at least.
Bloodhogs are just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Hi. Birdie. You can finally watch them from up close. Let's save over here as well. Oh, before I go any further, let's make some more arrows before I'm out of them. Especially the fire ones. Yep.
Shard purses!
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Hmm?
Never mind that. Nora girl,
You have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it's dropped from the sky.
Oh no.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. Sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Oh, they're funny. We have to stop them from breaking the device.
What do you let the rope slip for? You bunch of chuff scum.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All he's ever given me is black toes.
Okay, bye-bye.
They've made a mess of this. Catastrophic malfunction. This is from long ago. And
What
it's
is
been
this?
sending a signal all this time, fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Oh no. Let's go back. We have to warn them. Hopefully it's not too late already. This time I'm not going to jump down, I'm just going to use my button.
No.
Oh
They've
no.
already started attacking.
We have to hurry.
The hunt is back.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
We must have enough arrows for this. That's one. Of course the big one is also awake now. Maybe I can shoot off the weapon on top again. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab the weapon.
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
Yay! Hopefully everyone survived this.
He's not going to be happy about this.
Where are you? Over here. Hi.
Did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us. Between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone. And we are left with many songs. But more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Yeah, I like them. They are really friendly. They at least understand everything much better than most other people. It's just a orb, right? Maybe it's part of a machine that came out of the sky or something. They were talking about it falling down. At least the jaw is not awake. More items over here.
Nothing. Gotta call my nerve.
No? What do you mean? No, you didn't have any things for me, right? Nope. Let's get the items from, Avenger. Maybe the machine over here as well. Yeah, we discovered this area now, so we can go north now into this area. A great amount of significance to the story, and oh, okay. Oh, it's pretty expensive. The movie is pretty old already, right? If I'm thinking about the same movie. I believe before I left for Europe, it was released. Isn't that the person from some religion? It's also the title of the game that I was playing a lot lately. Oh, it's the new one. I didn't know they had a new one as well. I haven't been paying too much attention to some things lately.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, booties. Yeah, let's just continue. Oh, okay. That's the same name as, another thingy. Hopefully they don't see me. Or I can even override this one. Maybe. No, I can't.
Red light means trouble.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, so many machines over here. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Just run, just run. Ooh. What is... Oh, just ancient and empty. It's really ominous with the light like this. And it looks like it's the same as the area from the start of the game. Yeah, I think it's the same thingy.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
It's a little bit spooky over here.
Solid ice. I'm not getting through here.
What's in here?
This must be the pass Matua was talking about.
Apparently there is something here.
Just above.
I don't know how to get inside of the building. Maybe I will find it later on. Or... No, I can't pass through there. Yeah, I don't see an entrance anywhere. Unless I'm not seeing where I have to go to. Down there is nothing. And I'm pretty sure you can get through here, Aloy. Don't be silly. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Let's go up for now. Maybe the entrance is all the way over there somewhere. Those are some funny looking lights. Ooh. Oh, I really don't like how this looks like. It's a bit spooky. Can go here. Maybe even climb higher than this. This music is also a little bit spooky. Oh, items.
Can't carry more.
Oh, alright, it's something you can do after stream is done. You can send your viewers to someone else, you know. And they can keep watching someone. I always like to rate really fluffy people I know. Like Mook-san, A-san, Neat, and some other people. But Wolfie was a bit lazy apparently today. Oh. This looks so dangerous. And there we go. There's also something over here, maybe. Not really. Let's continue. We have to still climb a lot, it looks like. I'm getting really high in the mountains, but that means more snow as well.
For the trail.
Oh, I think we will be continuing for another hour. I try to keep the streams around 3 hours a day. Wait.
This one's a new predator.
Hmm?
I can see the heat coming off it.
Where are you? Is this a new machine, maybe? Looks different. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Weakness, ice. Okay, I do have ice arrows now. But why is it already damaged? Oh no, I'm stuck. This is not going too well. Bye. You are weak against ice height, but I don't see it happening. Luckily they aren't too smart. No, leave me alone. Nearly enough ice. Really? Oh no, two more. Okay, there we go. Leave me alone. Oh. You just have to damage them more. Maybe also the parts of it. It's going down more now. Oh. Luckily I have a lot of health potions with me. But I'm running out quite quickly already. I have to shoot. Oh. Stop doing this. It's getting slower now. Oh. I'm saying that, but it's still hitting me. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck now. Let's do exploding attacks. It will work, hopefully. Nope, stop doing that. Oh no! Can I maybe make... No. Oh! Apparently had some kind of other...
Thought they'd go on forever.
Ooh! But where did they go to? Oh, down there. Okay. I wanna get items from them. They fell down all the way over here. But they are new machines, it looks like. Nope, I don't see too many of them. They're a bit difficult. No place. Let me also restock my arrows again. Oh, and someone made a road over here. What do you mean? I do have the purple bows. Yeah, I do have purple bows. I'm silly. Ooh. It's becoming so snowy over here.
I can't feel my... Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Hi. It's so blue everywhere with the lights. Hi.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Okay. They don't seem to like me much.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Okay. What's that? Looks like a volcano.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And a village, too. What's it for?
Hi.
How are we to trust Vegeta after so many died under his command?
Looks like they have really fluffy clothing.
To be beneath is to know that death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters knew this.
Oh, hi, Turfy. How are you doing?
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Ooh.
Knows better.
Let's save first before I do anything.
Tempting to place the blame.
What's happening? How can you feel like a fox?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Oh, hi, Jessie. How are you doing?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Ooh. Okay.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm not lazy, Turfy. Let's be Jessie. I'm a little bit sleepy today because I had a really early stream earlier today. We needed to do a scary game. So I tried to get some naps after stream. It was not that helpful actually. And left me fluffy. Why does the story of this part of the game sound more better than the main story up till now? And even haven't started this one yet.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Oh, we have to find him probably.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. You know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
It doesn't sound too fluffy.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah. Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
That doesn't really work out then.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet.
That's not the same
Not
prophet.
that the Banuk are stingy, they
It's
just prefer
any-
to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent.
No.
Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
That's not a way of comparing people.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks.
And I can
But I
find my
do know
way.
where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Oh no.
Now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrund.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum.
They tend to end up just
Might be worth a shot.
Mission. A lot of missions over here. And I think that's the thingy you were talking about, Nightmare. In the shop. Hi. Ooh. Yeah, I think those are the ones you were talking about. Really colorful, fluffy armor. Oh, I need measure bone and goat skin. Measure bone. Here we go. Yeah, let's get this one. No, we didn't upgrade the quiver. I think. Yeah, we never upgraded this one. No one saw you rabbit bones. And not this one either. No?
You seem sad.
You know
stranger.
why?
I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lowli, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, till it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family.
Oh
Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
no. Don't be like that. We'll make sure the water will go away again.
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry.
Oh,
The next, the
thank you
nearby
so much
river
for
had
the
risen and the
subscription,
entire basin
Turfy.
was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
You only have a problem, Turfy. You are going to get the 1 year badge soon. It's not going to be blue anymore.
A flood without rain.
It's the rainbow
That is
one.
strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
That's not how it works, Turfy.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes.
Story time. Maybe we do that later on.
Who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones.
No, it shouldn't. The rainbow one is there for a reason. I like this place. It's so snowy. Wait, oh, they are up there, I think.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good.
Hi.
Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
I have some questions.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Don't be mean. I want to help.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
They can be fluffy, I think, but I don't like what's all happening around this area. Let's see. There's also a new thing over here. And a village over here, and big building maybe, all the way over here. But we also had this, this one, but we need goat skin and badger bone. And so we have to find goats and badgers.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Rhea. To do that, I need to talk to her.
Outlander, wait a moment.
River north.
Hi.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I've made it myself.
Your own design. And yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified, with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah, it does. Sounds normal. Before I do anything, let's buy some health potions.
Welcome to the cut, stranger.
We need to find the shop over here.
These cities of the south sound like known music. Blood salt.
Not this one. I think there was another one over here somewhere.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small.
I think up here.
It was she who led us through the frozen.
Where's the shop all the way up here? This shop should be easy to reach, else you can't make a lot of points. At least I think it's the shop.
Chill, this feels like slavery.
Whatever.
It's all the way up here. Yeah, it's over there. Hi.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Oh, this is not the shop apparently.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Oh. Ooh. I don't know what this does, but we have to find and paint for them.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
Okay.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are a call to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like
Maybe.
mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Yeah, I think I prefer another reward. Let's find the shop this time. If there's a shop. This way. Oh.
May the cut be kind to you.
That didn't happen. Oh, there's only one. Oh no, that's also another store. This one is the store. Apparently the only store in this village.
We're Banuk. We hunt.
Let's buy another one. Okay. Now we can actually go to places since we have some health potions with us. Oh, the person over here. Oh, he's still there. Oh, they are making paint over here.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far.
But I want to go. Oh, that one thingy. Yeah, all the way over there.
Keep them together this time.
Then we
Oh,
wait.
that's really fluffy nap now. Hope to see you next time. Oh, Badger. Let's use normal arrows. We need those for one map. Oh, hi, funny. Only goat skin left. Guess they need a goat skin to make the map with. Oh, another place. Yay.
Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, Geo. Goat. Funny goat.
Bergren said Array's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
I only need one skin from them. And I can use the meat for gnomes. Come back. Fox. Don't hide. Oh.
I'll find a use for you.
No, you. Huh? But goat is over there. Oh, goat was over there. Let's find another goat I don't like. Look of that. That's more. Rabbit. But my arrows aren't too dangerous against goats. Oh, goat. Maybe fire arrows are better.
I'll tuck that away.
I like the music in this area. Wait, where? I don't want to lose them. I saw something in the tree. Oh, not a goat. Can you come back? One more. Oh,
you're alert.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Maybe I can use the confusing arrows. Stop doing this. I just want the skin from the goat so I can make the map. This way. Oh. It's one. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Okay, they are not that difficult actually.
Lucky me.
This way. Maybe I have too many taps. Yeah, there we go. Just have to do enough damage against them. Let's go for all my taps as well. And find the goat we're chasing.
Need them soon enough.
Over here. Goat. Oh, it's the meat. Okay. And apparently there's a house over here. More heating. Oh no, more buildings over there as well. Let's find some more goats. There was some where I ran past. Oh, I'm not eating. Turkey. Bed here. Goat spotted. Oh, those arrows are much better for hunting. go over there. Oh, that's where we came from. We just need to find the goat and for the skin. That's the only thing that's left. How to over there? There's an item. I'm not sure what item it is. Oh, there we go. Let's go back to the village. With all the items we needed. Oh, river. No, I'm not 15. I'm 100. Really, at least. The foxes get really old in human years. And never ask a lady about her age. That's rude. What is this area? Oh, I'm traveling the wrong direction. It looks like a dam area over here. Yeah. A little band. Let's actually go over here. Everything is also tall like in this region. Somewhere. I'm not sure where to find it. No, I'm not an omelette. I'm sitting here. Oh, that's that one area again. I don't like how it looks like. Oh, hi.
Signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find a way
What's
out.
happening with her outfit?
She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Wait. That's some part of the big machine, maybe. It looks like it.
Aratok said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Aurea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Aurea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the Daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Okay. Maybe if I can stay sneaky in this area. Or I can override it. No, 2 machines. More machines over there. Let's be sneaky. I don't want to fight them. At least it's not detecting me. I'm going this way. No more areas I can hide in. Yeah, I want to try to override it. The machine's just not really dangerous to me.
Gotta get rid of that tower.
Let's be sneaky. Yeah, I did. Just have to make sure they don't see me.
Interesting.
I don't want to override yet, since I will have some problems with it. I can't override those.
I need to override the tower. Take control.
Where are you going? Way too far away. Let's override it. Really?
Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me.
Oh. Don't do that. Oh no. Oh, so angry chicken. This way. Please don't use traps in this area. It's always the chicken. I'm also using the wrong arrows, I think. Maybe I can do this. I become weaker when I do that. I have to get rid of them though. You silly chicken. Why are they always so dangerous? A few more. course they have that attack. I always forget about that one. I'm not here. I'm just going to hide for now. And since I need to make more traps. I don't know. Are you sure?
Out of range.
Oh, okay. I didn't like that. Oh, F1 will do that automatically when at the end of the stream. Don't worry. We still have some traps over there as well.
Pass the test.
Okay, this way. And they are gone. Let's grab my other one as well. I don't want to waste too many. Yeah, but they will spot me and I have to move them from this area, so... Only that last one left. And this one is not working anymore. This way. This way. Come over here, silly. Oh. I don't even need to trap.
So the terror helps nearby machines. It can be overridden.
Okay, let's return to that one person. They're over here, right? Yeah, they are. Hi, hi.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. But what she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that.
Yay.
She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Okay.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain.
Oh, like on a mountain we were in.
You tell her. I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Oh, it's really young.
Right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
What are you going to do? Looking at the tower. Yeah. But I was going back to the village to buy the map. Oh goodies, oh no. Oh, hi. I don't like the look of that mountain over there. Looks really dangerous. And still make him die.
What business do you have here?
Oh, they are really fluffy looking. With their clothing. And I think the cool stuff they were talking about were all the lights and scattered about.
Gather near the frozen top.
Hi.
Sing the songs.
I wish you could.
Ooh. There are multiple of them. How many do I need for one of the things? 14? 12, 14, and 16. I want to have this one. And that means I need 14 first. There aren't any in the normal area, so it's only over here. That will be for next week. Yeah. I'm going to end stream here for today. It's getting a bit late, so... And I'm still sleepy from this morning. Let's go to chatting. Hong Kong! Well, before, if I want to do only 3-hour streams, it's pretty late already. Oh, you mean it like that? Don't be silly, Turfy. You know what I mean. With late. Let's see if someone is streaming at the moment so we can Ace is streaming and Sprite as well. Maybe we can invite Ace. Yeah, they aren't participating in the event at the moment, so... Muted? Also, audio muted. I'm pretty sure the background music still works, right? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Turfy. Do we hear anything now? I don't know. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't work that way then. I'm sorry, Geo. But this is the usual end time for stream. Yeah, we are going to raid Ace Sunday. They are doing Dungeons and Dragons. It's something I will do later this week as well. I think Ace will also participate in that one. For tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to play some more Fall Guys. It's been a while again since we last played, and I believe there was a mighty big update for the game. So I'm looking forward for that. The next event streams will be on Friday. We are going to participate with some other VTubers we've been working with before. And yeah, that will be Civilization 6 and League of Legends. Oh, Fall Guys you mean? I was confused what you want. But yeah, you are really good at Fall Guys, I know. Did I say League of Legends? No, it's League. Rocket League. It will be on Thursday as well. After a short break, it's really planned close together, so I have to get some fast noms maybe. But yeah. Maybe. Is that better than using what I'm using at the moment? I never played it before, so I'm curious. Also for the fluffies in chat that don't follow yet, these are my links to our Discord. And oh, Twitter is not working. That's the link for my Twitter. I also have to update the YouTube link soon. Something changed, so for now it still works, but next week I will probably have to update that. So yeah, we are going to raid Aeson. Be fluffy to them, they are... Well, maybe I can learn something from them. I don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons yet, so... Let me raid Aeson. Also, the raid message is fluffy raid, like always. So yes, fill that chat with that, and I hope to see you everyone next time. Oh, okay. Not my chat, Turfy. But yeah, have a really comfy day, morning or evening, everyone. And hope to see everyone next time. Bye bye, everyone. Hong Kong.